Guys, let's get going then. I haven't even looked at the AMA questions yet, the AMA questions yet. So whatever, I'm going in blind, but I guess that's get the more honest answers then, of course, as always. So happy Friday to everyone. Big week, and I think you can see on all accounts we're recovering swiftly, steadily. And all is well. I'll be checking the AMA questions channel for any sort of comments or conversations. So if you've got any sort of follow-up on what I'm saying, I can answer there. So let's get going. Let's go right to the top. Thanks for the time. Can you explain the process of how unclaimed cold lava moves to current lava and how that's moved to your wallet in Myforge? Okay, so before you can claim cold lava, there are two requirements. First of all, there's a cooldown period, which is ironic really, because you would have thought it'd be hot to cold would be the cooldown, but let's just say heat up. There's a heat up period that works. Every 3 days. Every time you earn some lava in game, it'll be off chain, called cold lava. Then for 3 days, it will heat up. And then it will be you'll be allowed to claim it into hot lava. So remember, no claims will be allowed. The claim button won't open until you hit 10,000 XP anyway. So for example, let's imagine you have got the 10,000 XP. You earn some cold lava in the game. You won't be able to press a claim on that cold lava until those 3 days have expired. It's just a way for us to sort of, any exploits or any bugs or someone's found something they could do cheekily. We have a bit of time to sort of, put a stop to it really. And just like the sort of the peer you can transfer between your market wallet and your main wallet for the marketplace, it will be the same with lava, because you'll only be able to use. I mean, we're releasing a surprise game next week, which we've been keeping under wraps using the Unreal 5 engine. And same with that and Tower Defense and Berserk soon. You'll be using the cold lava to sort of activate certain things in game. So you'll be converting your on-chain lava to cold lava before you enter a game. So it just works better for us on a technical standpoint as well. Okay, Tower Defense game, first week of February is when that's completely launched. It's all just finishing off the animations at the moment. I know the teams are looking at all the feedback and bugs, and most of them are very sort of small. So for now, it's just sort of getting the animations to make it look better, and then adding new levels. And the infinite level is the next step on that. Deep dive to buyback statistics. Thanks, edit, no need anymore. Okay, good. With the announcement level 2 assets imminent, does that mean land staking? Yes, it will. Early February, we're going to open staking for you all. I know we won't have the buyback sorted by then. We won't have bought it all back by then, but we do understand people want us to start staking in level 2, and we want level 2 as well. Everything's ready our end technically, from the asset standpoint, avatar standpoint. So first 2 weeks of February is when staking will open. It's also because we want to add the new avatars as well, which is going to be the end of the end of next week. Middle of next week when new avatars come into play, which will really make a difference visually. Okay, let's have a look. Single side staking for 0 to 500 peer baby holders. Single side staking. Not really, and right now there isn't anything available other than generating lava. Your best bet, if you've got nearly 500 peer, is to probably try and get one of the other side of the pairs and go into the Vulcan decks, or just use it and work your way up to get some more peer and get some land. We will be offering single side staking in Vulcan decks. Remember we did the Uniswap lockup. We'll be doing the exact same thing for Vulcan decks. I think it's a really good idea really great way to lock up a lot of tokens. But you have to remember that we'll be awarding PYR for staking PYR, and right now we're trying to do the opposite in getting PYR back. So I guess I'll talk to Floyd about maybe offering a sort of perhaps a lava generation for locking up PYR. But right now, no. I mean, Binance wanted to do a staking program on the exchange, but we postponed that because, as I said, we don't want to be giving out too much PYR. We want to sort of get it back. Unclaimed lava, which I have from Referral, is gone. It's not showing up anymore. Best off opening up a ticket in the support channel, to be honest, because it sounds like an issue for your account. There were 10 winners for the 12th day of Christmas. First prize went VV Land. Nothing to something but normal. Expect national prize. Yeah, I'll talk to the team about that. That's not my. I'm not dealing with the prizes. I think Toby's on top of that, so I'm sure he's listening and he's read it. So he'll push for that. Hi guys, if I put my 200p in the Pier Sand Farm, will they still count with the other 800 I have for the Troy land? No, I'm afraid not. We're very strict on that. Anything involving snapshots has to be unused, not in a seed, not in a staking pool, not in land, not in anything. If you need more peer, then well, either buy more peer or sell something, or go for a smaller cut of the pie, slice of the pie. When plot defense? Good question, actually. Just so I don't forget, let me type into news on plot defense. So I'll get an answer for you hopefully by the end of the AMA on that, because I know they've been working on it for the last week or so. Well, more than that, but I think it's tying up in the last week or two. As promised this week, you'll announce more details about land staking. Just did. Any developments on the TO Nokia front? Can't really say anything other than that. It is going ahead. Yeah, I can't really say much, I'm afraid, on that. But yes, we have got a good little collab coming up. Frenzy SDK release, hack post-mortem details release, video competition results day. Video competition, the final day of voting is today. The philosophers have done a great job voting. I can't lie, I haven't even seen the videos yet, for obvious reasons. I've been very busy. So once they've done their voting, I'm going to look through them all, and I'm going to sort of give my my vote on it all and see if it lines up. And I'm sure it will, because I trust them all in doing it. Apparently, there's been some absolute killers of videos. Hack post-mortem, we're still waiting on these server logs. As I said, we have to, we know what the reasons are. It was access to 2FA secret combined with some API attacks, but we can't release it until we get these final logs from the server audit company. I know it's a pain in the ass, but it's no point us releasing a half-baked article. Frenzy SDK release, it's just been delayed for obvious reasons. Again, you know what? I'll put that in the priority for next week, because the thing with Frenzy is, what's quite exciting about Frenzy is, I don't think people realise we are moving everything to desktop at some point. Well, not at some point, we are. It can probably announce now that Berserk is being moved into a desktop game, because it's getting so powerful. I know today and yesterday, the bugs have been far better. I mean, but we also know that a lot of the bugs that are coming up are due to us really pushing the limits in the WebGL infrastructure in the browser. Even Gods Unchained and Hearthstone, these are downloadable programs. You have far more flexibility and power when they're downloaded. So Frenzy, the idea is it's going to be like Steam. So you open it up, you've got your launcher, you choose your game, whether it's Vulcan Runner, whether it's Vulcanverse, Berserk, Forge Arena, Block Babies, it's all on the desktop, and everything will be using Cold Lava, so it's all there to use. I mean, we'll still be web games and mobile games to use, but the idea is we want other games to join the Frenzy suite, so which is like the ultimate sort of GameFi package you can download. In the future, the node holders will be landowners, if I'm not mistaken. Who are the current node holders for Listen blockchain? Well, no one yet, because it's on testnet. I think it will start with like only a few of us. Obviously, we'll be one of them. It'll be very sort of centralized in terms of nodes to start with, I'm afraid, but on the plus side, it'll be very fast. Landowners and node holders, yeah, they are similar, but of course landowners will get a far bigger cut from the transaction fees. But yes, forged nodes will be a kind of like mini level 4 land nodes. The idea is, I mean, we're going to have a cutoff date where you have to hold a certain amount of peer, and then you'll get a node NFT, a forged node NFT, which are transferable. And hate to say it, but it's not dissimilar from the X node sort of things there, where you have an NFT representing your node, but land will always be granted the better privileges in terms of how much lava they get. When will our normal clothing be available again? I don't understand the question. I've noticed there's a lot of major positive developments for VulcanForged, but the LinkedIn account and Instagram, yeah, they suck. They haven't even been touched. And I got your DM, Natsu. Neswolf, in fact, that's one of the reasons he has been employed as a staff. He'll be running those accounts, as far as I know. We do know they need updating, and he can start sort of full time on that from Monday. Back a go. Hello, mate. Is there any update for the claim lava button for the lava distributed daily via gems? I don't get that one. The idea is that lava generated from gems would accumulate back end. Users decide when to claim in bulk. Oh, right. This is a tax question. Look, I can't lie. Honestly, the way we're setting up the infrastructure, when we're not considering sort of country tax laws at all. I mean, the best we can do for you guys is just provide you like a way to sort of download your spreadsheet of air jobs, but we're not going to alter the system to sort of take into account tax regulations of different countries. Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay, so make it all cold lava to start with on the lava gems. I didn't know it wasn't like that now. If you would prefer that, then yeah, I can talk about doing that. So everything is cold, and then you can choose how much or when you convert it into hot lava. That could be easier our side too. Is it possible for you, some of the team, to check with Nifty Pay to find out what's going on? I don't know. I'm sorry. I haven't spoken to him for a few weeks, and I know the guys behind it are totally legit. I can't comment on that, I'm afraid. I'll tag them now. Let me do it now, in fact, so I don't forget. Got a few questions about Nifty. Some investors are left in the dark. Any news on this? Done. I'll see what they say. In terms of percentage, how many old Forge were sorted out? We're doing them every day. As soon as you're someone signing up at 4 o'clock that day, we're sending out all the NFTs and the peer. If you haven't been done yet, then you need to sort of open up a support issue and we'll target you individually. Will staking go live next week? Nope. It's been a while since we've heard anything about the Way of the Tiger. Any update on that? Not really. I think they got rejected from Netflix in the end. Way of the Tiger, Jamie wrote, by the way, the big series. We were thinking of incorporating the whole Way of the Tiger map as a separate metaverse, but obviously we've now gone with Troy, and eventually we'll go with Atlantis. So I think the key, these 4 metaverses are actually going to be worlds within VulcanVerse. It just allows us to keep all the sort of Greco lore and NFTs we've already got to sort of, rather than making a whole new sort of infrastructure. When will the migration of plot to lands finish? Again, you have to bring out the support. I can't answer personal issues here because I don't know the sort of the reasons behind it. When is 1,000p snapshot for Troy? Troy. Okay, so we will be running the Troy land sale, or when I say land sale, I mean airdrop and everything, within a month. Because, just with VulcanVerse, we don't need the whole world ready for that. We have got an epic trailer for you coming very soon, and you'll be glad to hear the Troy map is done, just like the VulcanVerse map, and it looks absolutely fire. But of course, we can always do the sort of the NFT drop before the game is actually ready. But as we've got the building engine and everything sorted already, it's not going to be very hard for us. Okay, will it be hard, but it won't be as hard as it was before of making Troy. There are 3 circles, sort of 4 tiers of lands. Only 3 of them you can own. It sort of goes out. It's circular as opposed to sort of square. So you'll see it's in rings, and you can own part of land in a different tier going out. So you'll have and there are 3 big walls. You can sort of own sort of city land outside the main city. We'll own that. You can own city land, and then grassland, and then dirt land. So they will be divided like that. Okay, let's have a look. When can I lose XP poker? I think poker's running now. We're just sort of waiting on feedback and bugs from you guys so we can improve. When is the Myforge iOS app? So Apple has said we can't have any marketplace transactions. They did the same with OpenSea. I guess, if they're not getting any money, then they won't allow you to sort of make money with it, if you know what I mean. So you can't sort of. So we are redesigning it to allow only. It's more monitoring, really. You can monitor the marketplace. You can level up your characters. You can keep track of your earnings. So it's more of a dashboard than a marketplace. Okay, our radius. I checked on this when I saw this question. The speed boost is actually already active. If you have Hermes, then you will be getting your 10% speed boost. Maybe you just got used to it. I forgot what it's like to be slow. Stay tuned. Ah, yes, yeah. Good Lord Commander Knownworth has an enormous quest for you, and we're helping him out with that with some achievements and some NFTs. How does it sit with experience earned ratio to lava before lava went live? I don't get the question. I think it's 10 XP to 1 lava at the moment. Not sure I understand that. Why make Vulcan on a Tuesday? Okay, that's because we're hiring the Zapion, and that was the only day we had it. If we could get it Friday to Sunday, wonderful. But just renting out the place is costing over 100,000. Just so you know, this isn't like, we're not going small on this. This is like one of the biggest municipality buildings in Athens. And that was the only time we could get it, and we have to rent it for 3 days because it's going to take 2 days setting up the stuff we've got in store for you. How long did testnets run for? Don't know the answer. I don't know. I'll just say a couple of weeks and hope you forgot that. It's alright, just curious. Renting Coliseum, no. You mentioned both on Fox and AD Crypto, you believe the future for P2A gaming doesn't necessarily lie with bringing traditional play for fun games onto the metaverse. Who do you think? Well, I won't sort of go into a rant too much this. So I think I do address it in these interviews that I think this is a whole new demographic. I don't think traditional gamers are really interested or care about NFTs or play to earn. Just like I think crypto people don't care about gameplay so much. So I think what we're doing is sort of we're making an entirely new demographic where we're bringing people back into gaming, or it's more about virtual world experiences and economy experiences rather than gameplay. But I go into this so many times on interviews, I won't bore everyone with that now. Are you recruiting more 3D artists? Not really. We've even got more developers than we had last week. I think we're up to about 60 staff now. I mean, we couldn't have any more staff if we tried. It's not about quantity of staff for us now, it's more about streamlining. Question, what has been done to prevent another hack from happening again? I moved my peer to Myforge security. Well, we're not keeping anything on our servers for one. That's where we screwed up, was keeping sensitive data, sort of API routes that generated export functions and the 2FA codes and all that stuff. We are using Venly. Venly's never been hacked. Venly's safe, so they're keeping all the stuff there. But we will say that with Elysium, you will be able to import your MetaMask, okay? That's one big thing. The reason we got Venly still is because it sets up a Polygon and a VeChain and an Ethereum wallet all in one. And of course, our NFTs are on VeChain, so it's really convenient. We are going to be offering the option to just use your MetaMask. So you connect your MetaMask wallet, you create an Elysium wallet, and then that's it. You can use that from then on, and so no keys are stored our end at all, and you can sort of use your decentralized wallet with it. Of the upcoming games, one of them is Chumpy Valley. How's the progress of development? What are your thoughts on the game itself? Well, we're developing it and we're making the game, so you know, they're a good team, I suppose. Aisha, the CEO, reached out to us. They didn't have any developers, and had the idea and the concept of it all, and it just blew up. The art just brought in this enormous Chinese community that just wanted to play it. But the thing is, there was actually nothing playable, so they've come to us to help them make their first stage of it, and we'll be making their POC for them and set them up with the right people. Obviously on the condition that Elysium's used, Lava's used, and it benefits peer holders. When XP comes for poker, will there be different sized tables? I guess so. I'm not really a poker player. I know they've got Omaha and Texas Hold'em now. Yeah, you can do 1v1. I can't see why not. I didn't even know you can play poker. 1v1. There we are. That's something every day. Seems to be a lot of gods on the sale at the same price marketplace. Are these being sold by Vulcan team? No, they're not. But that's a good idea. I think we are going to do a load of mass sales from Monday onwards. Gods, land, flags, tunics. As much as we can, get out there for some really bargain prices, because every peer we get back helps. Can we pin previous estimated time frame? Land staking, done it. Is one piece of land done? Floyd, will holders of 1,000 peer qualify for free Troy land be required? Yes. So if you have 1,000 peer, you lock it up for less time. 500 for longer. But with the 500, you've got to do it on the decks with a staking pair, another pair. I haven't got timelines on that. It will be a couple of weeks, I would have thought, minimum. Otherwise, everyone's going to do it. But then again, everyone doing it is not a bad thing. But we're looking at a few thousand to be given away. So I think there'll be, well, goodness me, that's a few million peer if everyone takes that off. 12-day giveaway. Mentioned the tweet is not mandatory. Is it now mandatory? No, not really. We just sort of say it is because it's good marketing really, but we won't be checking Twitter retweets. Is the land being stuck in escrow wallet budget fixed? Yeah, we just added an auto sweep to that now, like we did before, so that should be sorted out. Is there estimated date to claim lava for referrals? As far as I know, if you've got 10,000 XP, you can claim it now. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but you can claim lava if it's cold lava and you've got the 10k XP needed. Mainnet, I don't want to say anything. No, it won't be as late as May and June. This isn't like a whole massively groundbreaking blockchain. It's just ours. 4 million, no, it was 400,000 recovered. After level 2 staking starts, how long do we have level 3s available? Oh, hold your horses. Let's just stay alive until February, the end of February first. There are still plots stuck in the escrow wallet. Yeah, snapshot. We'll give you plenty of warning for that, like weeks of warning. Hello, Tristan. Will 1,000 P holders with 1 VV land get 2 Troy allocation? Yeah, these are all going to be separate things, and some of them we're not going to tell you about. We're not going to allow people to sort of split things around. We're going to tell you the requirements, tell you when they might happen, and we're just going to do it. But yeah, you can stake 1,000 P and own land, and get more land. Since the incident, it's a long one. I haven't moved my peer from MetaMask. Can't to Venly yet. I just lent it on Venly. I do not control my work. That's what has insurance. Yes, it does have kind of insurance. Has like 10 million or even more insurance. It's got an ongoing bug bounty program. Again, there's never been a problem with Venly. I do understand people want to decentralize wallets, and we will have that available when we have Elysium. But there is no problem with Venly security-wise. I hear a choo-choo or a long stalkers. It feels like VV gameplay sometimes gets put on the back burner. It doesn't at all. I mean, it may seem that way, but then some people say that to us about Berserk or Tower Defense. Nothing is getting put on the back burner. We have got dedicated teams to every single game. The gameplay has been. We're not just making single quests. We've been making a quest infrastructure for literally the past month. And once that engine is complete, it just allows us to make any quest whenever we want. So we just have variables. This lore, this mission, this lava, do this. There are 2 types of quests. One, like with lots of side quests, you can pick up anytime you want. Some have limited amount of entries, some don't. Some require payment, some don't. But there's also a single player, a single adventure, which is going to be like these 50 quests you have to go through to get to the end. So that's why it's been taking long. Raw gameplay hasn't changed that much over the year. Well, because there isn't really any gameplay, to be honest. I mean, it's always been just like Minecraft. I mean, building has always been at the forefront. But when the quests come into play, and Tartarus opens, and the Minotaur Labyrinth opens, and Elysium opens, and the gameplay will come. So it's not been neglected. Vulcan to sign up. Yeah, I was going to do it now, actually, but then I had an AMA with you guys. But we've got to be careful because we've got literally about 20 to 30 things that are going on that day, which are so cool. But we don't want to spoil. On one side, we don't want to spoil, what you're going to be seeing. But the second time, we do want to have to justify, charging you guys to come. So let me see if I can just read a few things without spoiling too much. Award ceremony. We've got themed bars, we've got themed quadrants, like areas of the whole Zappion's going to be themed, Boreas and Arcadia. We've got the 48-hour live band. They're one of the biggest Athens live party attractions. They were on TV shows. We've got the drummers from the Olympics playing there. I mean, that is serious. We have got the drummers from the Greek Olympics at Vulcan. We've got a few other surprise acts coming, music-wise, which you might probably understand who's coming. We've got flags hanging from the Zapium. We've got a 3D mapping projection. We've got a light show. We've got scattered remains of the statues around Zapion. We've got Vulcan. We've made proper Vulcanite models, like enormous 7-8 foot models, which are going to be around the place. We've got censored lava interactive floors. We've got Arcadian gardens, majestic virtual waterfalls, mystic portals. We are going all out on this, like literally all out on it, because why the heck not? Okay, regarding claiming the lava from XP, 3 days, nothing happens. That sounds like, again, I don't know why it hasn't come in. Sorry, Shiken, maybe put it in support, please, and someone will get to you. Potter, has ETA ever when the trees will be back? I don't know what that means. How's the tattoo planning going? Yeah, my wife's doing it on Tuesday, and I'm sure you'll love to see those photos. Copis is coming to me. Godbus being announced going live. Hermes is now live, and the XP is now live today. From next week, we're going to start pushing on the other buffs. Any time for actual level 2 for plots? Yeah, beginning of February. Frazetta avatar assets? Yes, they will be. Question, have there been any updates on peer Elysium node requirements? No, but I'd imagine it will be, I'd expect it to be the same amount of peer you would need to become a level 4 land. So I don't know what that is. I think it was 100, 300, something like 1,000 or something like that. It will be very similar to level 4 land. Unfortunately, you won't earn as much as level 4 land, but you still get a chunk of the transactions. Is there anything we can get by holding less than 1,000 peer? I don't know, respect from your peers. Do we have a timeline date for Berserk? It's going to take at least a month. I mean, that's just the reality. We have started on it now. I think Berserk is back to stability from what I heard today and yesterday. So we are going to be keeping that stable, but we need a desktop application if we're going to keep things moving in the direction we want. How many XP needs to qualify for Troy land? I don't know, 200. There we are. I've said it. Someone remind me on that one. When are you going to stop running away from my chess challenge? It was too easy, Bergs. It was, I needed a challenge. It was, he is good. Bergs is a good chess player. Got to say it. Tonight, maybe. When will I see Peer, my land, and VV wallet? Again, go to support, please. Sorry about that. Is staking 500 staking? It's liquidity. Yeah, just answered it. Can you provide any information what benefits for owning Troy land and leveling them if they don't earn peer? Yeah, I mean, no, it's not for financial benefits. It will be cosmetic, and just, you can either be like a little tent in the dirt, or you can be a diamond castle in the city gates. I guess we can think of some other things, but yeah, we can't dilute the value of VulcanVerse land by adding staking. Otherwise, everyone's just going to move to Troy. VulcanVerse will always be the heart of everything. And we're renaming it, of course, now, because VulcanVerse used to be just that island. Now we've got Troy and then Atlantis, we've got Elysium and Tartarus, all these places coming. We're thinking of a name. I was thinking just mainland, but it's a little bit boring, so I'll ask the other Jamie to sort of rename that. Ledger integration for Peer and Lava, yeah, when Elysium comes. Are there updates around public-facing APIs? Any updates? No, if you have got a good third-party site like Night Angel has with Vulcan Stats, we're happy to sort of, give you some APIs, but it really depends on the project you're making. I know there's one talk incorporating OG badge into staking land drop benefits. I don't think there ever was for staking. There always will be drops for OG badges, and it will give you access to more Troy land. Actually, if you've got a badge, hold on to it. I mean, we will never forget that. We'll do something for the OG badges next week. I know it's been a while. Is there something planned for our foraged items? Shame to throw away when the storage fills up. Yeah, we are. So Troy will have a blacksmith, and we are adding. We want to sort of have reasons for you to travel to Troy, and we've already found a million. You've got the Gladiator Arena. We've got a place called Agora where you do your shopping, and one of them is a blacksmith where you can use these materials and turn them into an NFT or a better material. So yeah, hold on to them if you can, and it sort of allows sort of more trading between users. No question. Want to say okay? Do you already have indication what requirements level 3 avatar? It'll probably be more than we suggested. I know it was 10,000 for level 2. Initially, we thought 30,000 XP, but I'm thinking it's going to have to be more than that when I look at people earning how much they can earn. Can you give God buffs to stallions in the future? No, God's always going to be tied to you. We don't want to rent out everything. When Vulcan US? Oh, it's a shame you're not coming, Tristan. That'd be nice. When will sowing start working again? Can't sow seeds. I don't know. That's a development question. I'm sure the staff are listening to this and they'll push the right team. Can you make one channel with the process of staking peer? There's so many different ways to stake. I'm not sure what you mean there. Bergs, the trees. Oh, right. Okay. Let me push them on that one quickly. Bear with me. Any ETA on chorused trees being returned? Okay, I'll let you know what they say. Yeah, sorry guys, I've lost you. Did someone say chess? Daredevil, I'm afraid, is even better, Bergs. You know. Okay, I think that's it. Have a competition to rename the land, perhaps. I like it. Main sponsor land, yeah, Nike land. Berserk cards, very few, inexpensive marketplace, new drop. Yeah, there's a shitload coming of very low rarity. We've got about, I think, 50 new designs, and it's a shame you guys haven't seen it, because I know you think nothing's been done on Berserk, but everyone's working their ass off on the new Berserk features and the art. You know, Rene has been literally making Berserk art day in, day out. So yeah, there's going to be a low rarity card being dropped. Are the game books still correct after all updates? I don't know what you mean. Everyone asks when X, Jamie. No one asks how is Jamie. That's all right. That's my job. Have you got any time to have a break? Not yet, but I don't think we're at that stage yet, unfortunately. Can we have more buff releases for gods? Yes, we'll try. We really will. I understand. There's so many cogs in the machine, and you know, running, also fixing bugs at the same time as you know, adding features. It's just, yeah, we will. Shitload confirmed. Yep. Thank you, Jamie. Pre-hack lava will be returned. Yes, it will. I need to get on that, really. I don't even know how we're going to track that. I guess Night Angel and whatnot can look at that. And with any app integration into Vulcan Deck. Yes, Floyd has worked out how to do that. I don't know when he's going when it's going to be launched. So if he's here, maybe he can mention. But yes, you can integrate Vanity with Vulcan Decks. Are there any plans to implement some crafting system? Yeah, absolutely. You'll be able to craft things with the materials you have and buy them with lava. Mostly done in Agora, again, to sort of give Troyland some value. I'm missing ETH from the incident. What should I do? Also have VThor. Use the portal, please, Slave, because we do go through them all one by one. Will the retroactive lava be paid to us next few weeks we earned last year? I don't know about that. I don't know if you mean you've earned anything or not. Yeah, okay, the end. Let me just check. I've got it all in now. We just got a message from the poker league poker developer saying regarding the table size, we were having table size of 6 and 9. 6 is already there in the game. I think they were asking of 1 versus 1 though, to be honest. Don't know. Anything in general? Okay. All right, guys. Well, listen. Have a good weekend. I'll be here tonight, as always, and all over the weekend. And I think we've got some fun things to push out even over the weekend. I might even give you a little glimpse of the new game. But we'll be here over the weekend anyway. And have a lovely Friday night. And yeah, forge on.